Okay people, welcome in this new video. Listen, I'm gonna be straight to the point, right? If this video finds you, it's for a reason. I know life sucks sometimes, right? I know it's difficult. I know you've been going through a lot of traumas, problems, uncertainty. But listen, my friend, life is always going to be shit. But it's not about this. Some people think by watching others from the sideline living their best life how easy life is for them, but this is actually far from the truth, and I'll tell you why. Problems, guys, are always going to be there. Problems, obstacles, roadblocks, always. You're just getting stronger once you start achieving things in your life, right? Once you start self-developing yourself, once you start focusing on you, not on others, you start developing and you start shifting your consciousness from a place of lack, dependency, uncertainty into a place of abundance, certainty, and gratefulness, right? Now you understand, okay, I have the power. God has blessed me with health. God wakes me up for a reason. And I'm here to conquer my own fear. I'm here to battle my own habits. You're on the battlefield, not against others, but against yourself, against the person that you see in the mirror. I don't want to sound like a therapist or something like this, but that's the truth, guys. You see me documenting my journey, going from one place into another. I have my ups and I have my downs. I got betrayed, even by my own blood. I'm getting lied from people that I love for little things, and people think that they can use my bad side as a excuse for not letting me stay in their life, right? Because, for example, you can do a lot of things for someone, and when this person all of a sudden just snap in his brain, like my cousin for example, right? Once his brain snapped, he will find 1,000 different reasons to point me with the finger and say, I don't want to be with you. You did this and you did that for me, and now you gotta go. What's the reason? He would say, you're aggressive, you're too fucking tough, I can't handle your character. When it comes to business, you're really on point and you want things to happen fast, and I like to be slow. And people are going to find, once you do so much for people, and they're gonna lead you in with stupid reasons. But this is far from the truth. Things that they're saying and they're pointing at aren't the reason. The reason is that people are weak. People like to grab whatever they can from you and then fuck off, right? People will use something negative from you as an excuse and as a reason, right? Like, this is the reason why I don't want to be with you anymore. I spent 40,000 on this person, right? And now he just don't want to be with me, for example. God bless this guy. I appreciate this guy. I've learned a lot around this guy. I talk about my cousin specifically. He's a good guy. I still love the guy. But my point is, people will betray you, not because they are bad people, but because they're weak, right? They don't have the mindset. They don't know how to suffer in a good way, because you either suffer in a good or in a bad way. If you go to the gym, you suffer, right? You gotta get sweaty, you have to push yourself beyond your limits in order to get in a good shape. You gotta do all that. Then you have to cook, then you have to take a shower, then you have to clean after your ass because you're not miserable, right? This is one way of suffering. Another way of suffering is you just indulging with junk food, you binging on sweets, right? Not taking a shower, being miserable, not making your bed, like not cleaning your house, your place where you live, so you can get this fresh atmosphere, and you suffer, right? You can't invite a friend or a girl because you have so much to do to clean and this and that, and you just procrastinate, you leave it for the next day, or you're just smoking weed, doing nothing and this and that. This is not a self-discipline. You here in this video to get the awareness of self-discipline, right? People will betray you. I mentioned my cousin for a reason, right? He's a weak here, and he uses people, right? In his way, pretending to be the angel, but he's actually the devil, pretending to be with God and have faith, but he actually choose fear over faith, and I choose faith over fear. Nothing bad against this guy, just the attitude. I'm telling you guys, I'm so grateful for where I am right now, not because I'm actually where I want to be. I'm not there yet. My business, my status as a person, my character, my habit, I'm still battling myself every single day. My bad side. But what I've learned so far during my journey is the fact that I see potential now. The fact that I see the blessings now. The fact that I recognize the opportunities, the people around me. Now I can recognize what has a bad influence on me and what has a good influence on me. And now I'm fully aware of my free will to choose to be miserable or to be organized, prepared, clean. To start running this business even though I know I'm going to fail, or to procrastinate and say, okay, this is not for me. How do you know this is not for you when you don't even give it a try? This is what I want you to realize, guys. This is just quick reminder from God within my spirit, right? Just the Holy Spirit wants to say that throughout my body, throughout my soul, throughout my consciousness. Kingdom of heaven is from within, guys, okay? Seek God first and He will show you the way. Don't be reluctant to show the world what you're capable of, because you're not in an inferior position, okay? People may try to put you down there, but you're not there. You up here. And you even here. You know why? And once you build your bond with God, you're going to understand that. So seek God first. Seek the kingdom of heaven. God is everything. Jesus Christ. Tomorrow I can fail again. Tomorrow my business can fail. I can go and work 9 to 5. I can document everything. I don't mind. And equal with that, I can still running my business, still trying to sustain my business, to stabilize my income. And I have no problem with this. And I'm okay with document my life, okay? Because this is life. Life is up and downs, People need authenticity, right? AI is taking over the world, but AI will never replace the human brain, the human heart, the feelings, right? So people will always need to interact with a real human. And this is why social media, it's so crucial for you as a business, as a status, as a authority, right? Everything is online now. I have a one-on-one mentorship coaching program, and I'm about to launch my first community. I'm teaching people how to pick up a niche, how to go viral, how to even edit the videos, how to structure an offer, how to create a digital product, everything that is about digital asset, right? Because you don't need dropshipping, you don't need SMMA, you don't need all this bullshit copywriting and stuff. You're gonna learn some of those things along, but once you start understanding how social media works, posting videos, going viral, and actually become a seller, you're never going to be in stagnation anymore. You're gonna wake up with a purpose for something great. Right now, when I wake up, I see myself doing these videos, helping people, inspiring people, motivating people, guiding people towards their better self. Stay tuned, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you found this video useful. I'm not perfect, right? But I'm human and I want better for all of us. And I'll never give up. I simply won't give up. That's it. Even if I go miserable tomorrow because of some circumstances that are out of my control, right? That are happening without my approval. But I will always be a good person. It don't matter how people are defining me. People are pointing with the finger. Even my cousin. He can go and run his mouth saying shit to everybody. That I'm shit, that I'm this and that I'm that. But I know my heart. I'm not letting people to define me, because people are weak. People will betray you. People will put you in jail if you let them. So don't let them. Walk away. Walk away. And do the daily non-negotiable tasks in order to be good, to be free in life. Now we have digital world. God has blessed all of us. All you gotta do is taking action. If you're looking for this, of course, I can guide you through the whole process. Within the next 3 months, you can easily start developing your skills, learning the sales, learning how social media works, in general become an entrepreneur. You can always do this, my friend. You deserve better life, but everything starts from here. I won't help you even if you apply for my program, even if you take the blueprint that I specifically designed for beginners like you. It's not gonna help you if you don't set up your mind first, right? Set up your mind. Build up clarity around who you actually are. Go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? Do I really want to live this life? Am I living the way I feel I should? Or I'm just delusional? Do I really want to change? Ask yourself this. And then you can shoot me a DM on Instagram and we can start working together, of course. I'm just giving you opportunity, bro, because life is short. Why not live your life on your own terms? Why not go and fail, bro? Listen, for the end of this video, I'm gonna finish like this. You never learn from success. You always learn from failure. Peace out.